Sunday, June 9th, 5:57. It's dark as shit. Taking a smoke break before I get going. Can't really see shit. The phone makes it look a little bit darker. So I got candles lit for the puppies you can't see. Okay. So today's gonna be a working day, even though it's supposed to be the day of rest. But I've got a few things I need to get done, and it just hasn't gotten done. So next video clip will be with the sun up a little bit more. Yeah, it's time to get started. Like my pretty flowers. So what we got going on today? Those are a bit dry, but those are pussy willow. They love water and they will suck that shit up fast. I got spider web on me already. Okay. And actually most of this looks, and it's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of mycelium in there. I disturbed a bunch of the shit. Oh well. So, a little tidbit about that. If you start seeing all that white speckling, okay, as you dig in your finger in there to check moisture, okay, try not to disturb too much of it, because if you do, it is a living organism and you can kill it off if you disturb too much of it. Disturbing that little bit is okay. I pushed it all back in place, and no, it's not all back in place the way it was, but I covered it back up and filled that hole as soon as possible. That's what I'm trying to get at, okay? Like I've said in previous videos, ultraviolet light from the sun will kill it. So anything that all this white exposed today, that's all gonna die off, okay? Last night I turned these girls about halfway. I say about because she was about right here. I only turned it so I can get more of the bare area growing out this way. These girls need to be transplanted too. I think there's something wrong with the soil. Just give me all these curlies. That's not good. So I either got bugs in there, or the soil's a little too compacted for this type of roots. No, it's not a blue one. It's just a little gray one. Too bad. They are kind of cute, ain't they? It's healthy. But for those roots, it might be a little too compacted. Although it's sitting in weeds, right? So that's a 50-50 chance that it's bugs or compaction, okay? I got dry as shit on my surface. Okay. So that tells me I need more mulch on my grapes, okay? Again, moist again. I think I might actually try to get away with not watering this morning. It's really looking moist down there because I'll be explaining in another video what my save my baby juice is and how I use it. So this is the one that recovered. It's super hardy. Okay, super fucking hardy, but it's small. I'm gonna keep it. This stupid thing growing through the branch, making it heavy. Okay, so yeah, I have to sort that out today. Maybe I can do this. I don't know, baby. I can do it. That's just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. No, I'm not happy with that. I just have to get some string, fix her up some. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut all that shit off. Just so everybody understands, I'm leaving all these things so I can come back and film them later, okay? It's more difficult to do this on camera than I thought. I really need to get a headset so I can use both hands and show you. But basically what we're looking at is just basic gardening maintenance, okay? I wanted to do this slow, but the skeeters are bad. More mushrooms. So, take note of the things that you see in the video, because that's today's chores, okay? Goofy puppies. So anyway, constantly looking and checking. Something got them strawberries. So yeah, I'm gonna make a cage. I got some chicken water. I can make a cage. Oh, that growth in there. Tons of growth. Awesome. So I saw the garden last night, and I'm showing you the garden this morning. Okay. That top came off last night because she's gonna get transplanted. As soon as her bucket is dry, or those go at the bottom. Okay. There's a ring right here, like a seam. That's as far as the chips will go. I think it's approximately 4 inches tall. Okay. And those nuggets will be the drainage layer. That way you can also use the air pruning method. If the roots go down that far, the oxygen will tap them off. Okay? They don't grow outside the medium. The cousins are doing good. Again, roots. All that new light green growth means there's roots downstairs. I have to spray myself again. Look at that. Look at that, baby. She's about to pop open. Don't know what that is. This came out of the Dollar Tree box of shake barfly and birds or what, I don't know. I have no idea. I'll show it again sometime. I'll have to go find another box. I don't even know if I recorded that. But I went to the dollar store. I can't remember if it's the dollar store or Dollar Tree or whatever the hell it was. It's the one down the street here. Okay, so I went in the back of the store where they had some garden things, because I keep seeing on YouTube that you can go to this dollar store and find cool dollar store item gardening things. I don't know how to describe it. It's so weird. But anyway, every store I go into, they don't actually have a section like that. I look around, and I don't find anything like legitimately for a garden. So I don't know where these people live or what demographic these type of stores are supposed to be at to get the dollar store gardening section. But anyway, they had just that little box and some really chintzy tiny pots, like you would put a fake flower in. I guess that's what it was, the fake flower section. Anyway, it was $1 and a few cents for a box. I shook it there, shook it over there. It's not doing too good over here. And that's the same soil mix over there too, so maybe I just didn't water it enough for enough to germinate. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, here's another example of too low and rootstock. Now, in this case, I am going to leave. Here's my finger, sorry. I'm going to leave that rootstock branch and allow it to grow only so far. I gotta remember and write it down to make sure I clone that, and then as soon as it has roots along its stalk here, cut it off. Okay, and these are way too low, while at the same time it is a good sign. If you go all the way to the top, it's got a new central leader. Okay, I've been watching that for the past week. So I'm gonna leave all that mess and ate up again. So anyway, I want a rootstock. Okay, I want a rootstock for every type of tree. Now, what I was really hoping for is the apple trees to be a little bit more vigorous, and I don't think they're even living. Anyway, I gave them some goat juice mix, and jeez, skeeters. And it's been about, I don't know, not quite 48 hours yet, because I did it yesterday evening. No, I'm sorry, day 4. Friday evening, that's when I did that. So yeah, and that rootstock, I'm keeping that one. Okay. That one is not a rootstock because that's down there. Okay, that's the graft. That's the jeez. It seems to be more heavy around the edges of the fence line. I wonder why that is. Well, what I'm saying to myself is the skeeters. I am brushing myself off at the moment. I'm not going to edit this out. Real people in a real backyard. Ooh. So, that was not the best garden tour this morning because I am getting ate up and the dogs are chasing the neighbor dog. There's a really pretty, fluffy white dog that has the same body shape as my shadow. That one with the tail. That dog over there is also super quiet like Shadow. So I think they might be like have some kind of genetics related because of the body shape, not the fur. So anyway, get out the skeeters. I'm gonna start watering. I'll be back with you in just a little bit. Good afternoon, folks. I gotta check what time it is. I figured let's go do that. Let's go do that. Just over 100. It was further past that earlier today. I just grabbed the phone. Forgot to check what time. Time hack is 5:19, 5:20. Okay. So I've been at it slowly. Take my damn time. You know, leaving it a mess just so I can do this demonstration was a little bit more excessive than I should have. Okay. So anyway, my next step is to skirt, just like I did here, trim up all the bottoms underneath this one line, okay? And this will also be my water in area. I'm also going to be putting some good soil mix over the crown of each of the plants and around the base of all the stalks coming up, okay? They have made some beefy ass stalks and I want to give it a little bit more kick, okay? So knowing tomatoes will root on every branch and stalk, do it to it, okay? Once I get all this tidied up, I'll trim the bottom, rake all the stuff back, the mulch, put some dry food down, then put some soil on top of that, and then put some mulch back on top of that, and mounding each of the plants as I go. Okay, there's one there, one there, one there, and one right there. There. Okay, there, 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 there. Okay. So this half will be Monday morning, tomorrow morning. Okay. It's not that hard. I'll just repeat the process. As you can see, it doesn't look bad. It's
been thinned out. It's standing up. It just needs to be trimmed up on the bottoms, and it'll look like those did about a month ago. All right. I got one more line to tie across there and across the other side. But as you can see, it doesn't have to be perfect, but your lines, every line needs to be tried to be tight, okay? It will have play, okay? But you need to pull it taut as much as possible. They will loosen as you start tying. So as tight as possible, least the problems we'll have, okay? So you tie it across, and horizontal and vertical, both directions, okay? And it actually supports itself. As the plant supports itself, resting on the ropes, it will then give enough stress hormone to beef up a little bit more and keep on going, okay? And I'm gonna keep feeding it as well, so we're not going to lose any pace on this season. All right, and I've got little baby tomatoes pushing everywhere, and I need to get to that probably this evening when the sun stops beating down on me. I need to go rest, drink another half-gallon of water, get back to it. For this video clip, I'm going to end this here for June 9th at 5:20ish, I guess. And y'all have a good evening. All the plants are moist. They're safe. No watering today. Didn't do it this morning because I checked the pots and they were all moist. Okay. So this is what I've got done so far. The next video clip after this will be tomorrow morning, Monday the 10th. It's not that bad. I literally untangled everything, every single branch. So when I come in here in the morning, all I gotta do is my skirting at the bottom and prune off anything that's unwanted, as you can see. But that's just from being congested and overgrown. Too overgrown for this demonstration, but it's okay. But now that I got it all supported and it's supporting the rest of itself, that sucks. But yeah, it's I'll start reaching in the morning. I'll start taking a different shape. I keep nitpicking it only because I want it untangled. So that way, come morning, I have a better look at what I'm looking at, or a better view of what I'm looking at. So they are pretty damn tall, okay? They're almost as tall as these ones, okay? But like I said, I planted these ones first. Yes, I ripped out my Cherokee purple. It wasn't worth my damn time. It was coming back at the bottom, but by the time that cycled through this tall, these would have already cycled through its lifetime, and it probably wouldn't have enough time to fruit out completely, so it's not even worth it. I got another Cherokee purple right there. That's fine. But this row was done last. That's why they're shorter, okay? If anybody's interested as to why I did it this way, this is basically how you grow weed professionally, okay? But with the added bonus, the tomatoes will root anything that's touching the ground, okay? So I'm going to be mounding those crowns in the morning after it gets skirted, all right? So if this was woven a little bit tighter, this would be known as a scrog, okay? So I could still weave in more lines going across. This is the last of the laundry line. I got as far as I could. Switched over to some thicker stuff to get my head runner nice and strong. And then wove into the smaller stuff with some excess, okay? So in the morning, we'll make this look a lot better. We're gonna dress it up, feed them, top dress it with some soil, then top dress again with mulch, okay? And I don't know about tomorrow, but in the next day or so, next 24, 48 hours, I need to fertilize with liquid fertilizer. I'll be doing that soon. At the moment, I am just taking my damn time to look around. I need to get some horizontals there, and the verticals going up, going straight across all of them. Neighbors. That doesn't look too good. The storm must have got it bad. Those babies are scorched, and their pots are wet, so it is what it is. I am gonna have to do some shade, one step at a time. Dragon fruit's getting big. Joe G is doing all right. Nice. It's supposed to be papaya, but we'll see. That looks like papaya. That don't. That looks like a... Oh my god, I think that's a sunflower. That's papaya. That's papaya. We will see. Strange. I am putting seeds in here. Anyway. I am wore out. I am beat. The sun beat me down today. Yeah. There we go. Nothing else right. Nothing else right. I'll get a better view of that tomorrow. I got tomatoes in there. Get them off the ground too. Anyway, final view for Sunday the 9th.